This episode of The Direction is brought to you by Mist Utility. Know what's below, call before you dig. We're going to be hitting the water today with Nate Adams. Christopher's kind of familiar with that water right there where that fish came from.
There he is.
Oh, here we go. We load it up. Oh,
golly, it's a big one.
son, that's a stud.
And that trap is gone.
It's 8.
You think he wanted that thing? That's a
Look
good
at
one.
that Studley Mudley. Hey,
That's a good
my
fish.
favorite word, Studley Mudley. Everyone has a story. Sometimes it's about catching monster bass. Now that's a Studley Mudley, baby. And sometimes it's about life's lessons. Every story is as unique as the person who tells it. So join us as we make some new friends, reunite with some old ones, catch a few fish, and share a story or two. I'm Mark Stowe, and this is The Direction.
The sport of fishing really is a hobby that anyone can enjoy. All you need is a fishing pole, some bait, and a fishing license, and you're set for a day of fun. One of the best places in the country to visit for fishing is Florida. Obviously, the saltwater fishing here is incredible, but Florida also boasts some of the best places to bass fish in the country. This is where we find Nate Adams, and some would say he's living the dream. While coming up through the ranks in collegiate bass fishing, Nate has figured out a way to earn a living in the outdoors, helping people both on and off the water. And Mark has traveled down to hear his story.
This guy is known as Big Nate. He has the privilege of guiding on 2 phenomenal lakes.
You know, for Florida, it's kind of a cool day, kind of, you know, not what most people look for, but I know what these lakes can do, and we're still going to catch them. I'm excited.
So most people hear Florida and cold front, and they think fish not biting. Are you telling me that we're going to go catch them?
Oh, they're going to bite. At some point today, they got to eat.
I'm ready, ready, ready. You know what's great about this place? You got a long ways to go to start fishing, right?
Right.
So what we gonna start chunking and winding and doing?
I'm going to start out with that A-rig to see if I can find a group of them.
Oh boy.
Are you running chow motor or am I running chow motor?
Whatever. Well, I bounce back and forth with you, whatever. I'm Nate, I'm easy going, man.
Or you let
You know what you're wanting to do, you just go right on. I'm gonna get right up here with you. Come on, Oh, the first moment of the day here has been a little interesting. Christopher has fell in the lake trying to set up the GoPros. It's a little chilly. Good thing is the water temp down here is 68 degrees. And look, he even knocked the GoPro sideways up here. It wasn't even on yet. I don't forget. He was trying to turn this on. So what I'll do is I'll turn it on so we get the footage. This one was on, so we probably got that view of him flipping in. But to make it a little fun, Nate, you and him size-wise didn't compute up there.
I guess not. I hope I didn't bump them off.
Oh, I just know he
tried to
disappeared,
grab
and I'm like, where'd he go? Hey, all I can go to say is the first laugh of the day with Big Nate was my little son going in the lake. Luckily, no cameras, nothing ruined. So no harm, no foul. Good thing is I got extra shoes and everything in the truck.
About that, I can get Brent to run a sweatshirt or something.
I got plenty. Well, we're gonna have to take just a few minutes. Oh, we're just holding up a little bit. The fish weren't ready to bite
yeah,
yet.
that's right.
That's what it was.
We'll let the sun get up a little bit. It'll be all right.
Oh man, that was funny. We're bringing our cameraman back dry this time. We have to cut a new intro to the show. He decided to take a dip right out the gate. Give me a little update on the water temperature of this show.
It's pretty warm.
Thank goodness it's southern Florida you dove in, and even though it's a cold day.
Wasn't too bad.
All right, well, I guess you're gonna get behind the other camera again, and we're gonna get back to trying to film an episode with Big Nate over here. Nate, I think you gave Christopher a little bump. I think you planned this, man.
I don't know, but I do know is that it can only go up from here.
You know, that's what makes outdoor TV so much fun. It's the real moments. It's the fun stuff that happens. And, you know, I think back to the days on the road and batteries go bad, bearings go out in wheels, tires go flat. You always got something going on, and you either take it in stride or you let your day fall apart.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, as every fisherman, fishermen know, something bad's always going to happen. You break one, you lose one. Like you said, trailer's messing up, your boat won't start. It's always something. So, yeah,
Take
you just
it in
got
stride.
to roll with it.
Roll with it. Like the way this guy rolls. This segment was brought to you by Secret Lures. The secret is out. This segment is brought to you by Jinko Fishing. It's all about the action. All right, Nate, the trolling motor is in the water for the second time. So right here, there's a rim ditch basically all the way around the outside of this lake. Am I correct?
Yep. Normal wintertime fishing, you know, the bait fish and the bass are going to go to the deepest part of the lake where the bait congregate.
Oh, and a good one on top of it. Woo!
He's got
There's what we looking for.
He's got it swallowed.
Yeah.
What I just said, so there probably won't be one
Nah,
up there.
there
in that
won't be
cold
one
water.
up there. Let this fish deep.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah, looks like big
Strong.
old chunk. What are you talking about? Look at that Florida
here.
stud.
Come
Son,
here, Junior. Open.
now right there
Open your mouth.
is what we out here.
He's not gonna open his mouth.
He
We'll just
said it's
grab it.
cold. Look at that. Now that right there, what we looking for.
That's a chunk.
Hey, Nate said, oh, they ain't up there. Now that's what you come down here
That's
for,
right.
son.
That's a
Look
good
at
one.
that studly muddly. Hey,
That's a good
my
fish.
favorite word, studly muddly.
That's a good fish. So
Yeah, that
pretty
is.
and healthy. Up
That
there in a
is.
foot of water. It's 60
We've been out
degrees.
here cranking,
Yeah.
thinking, and then you throw up there with that worm, and don't.
Yep. Exactly.
Now, was that on the speed worm?
It
Is that what
was.
you was? Man,
That's
that's
a
a
great
Florida
fish.
staple, ain't it? That
Yeah.
speed worm. Something about them Florida bass. But right there's a stud. Hold that thing
Yeah.
out there and show him off. Woo!
It's a big one.
Boom, son.
Won't be the last one of the day either.
I hope not.
I promise you.
I hope not. So then after high school and not playing football with the name Big Nate, you headed off and came over to my great state of Kentucky
Yes, sir.
and ended up going to Murray State.
Yep.
And
So I went to Murray State. I actually graduated. It'll be 2 years ago this coming May, and it was awesome. I fished on their team for 4 years, and got to be on the board and sponsor relations, and I met a lot of really, really good people.
And when you
Doing that.
and you're talking about Murray State's bass fishing team there.
Yes.
So you were on the team from the first year in college all the way and fished on it for 4 years.
Yep. And that was kind of the cool thing about our team, and it's so unique in that it's all ran by the students. So it's all ran by us. We don't have a coach or a faculty member telling us how to do, who gets to go fish what. If you wanted to fish it, we'll let you go fish it. And I always really thought that was really unique, and it gave everybody a fair shot to fish anything they wanted to. And I really, really appreciate and I'm thankful for my time there. It's definitely a cool thing that it started, and it gets bigger and bigger every year. More teams, more schools are doing it, bigger prizes. My senior year, every tournament we'd have 220, 230 boats at every college tournament we fished. I mean, it's unreal how big and how serious college fishing's getting. And I mean, oh, there you go.
Speaking of fishing, look at there. Hooked up there.
That's not a bad way to start.
No, I caught that and hooked up on my old CD2 crankbait there.
There
Boom.
you go.
I like flopping them over the boat in that cold weather, son. That's what I like to see right there. That's the way you start out the morning. So you get talking
Absolutely.
a little bit about high school and college fishing, and right there, I would have loved to have been able to be competing at a young age.
Yeah.
I was able to do it, but I had to do it, you know, in small clubs and bass clubs, and what another great way to
Right,
get into the sport
absolutely.
as well. But it's neat to be able to see these kids able to compete. Oh yeah, that's the way I like it right there. He was kind of out towards the ditch there.
Yeah.
That's the way I like to start it. You know, see, I can plug a little sponsored reel in there.
Right,
See, I
yeah.
caught that first one on my Jinko CD2 crankbait right there. That's one of my favorite shallow crankbaits. You know, we're not cranking real deep, but we're wanting to get down there a little bit. It's
Right.
one of my favorites right there. Just a great running little crankbait. Slow crank it, wobbles good. Christopher's kind of familiar with that water right there where that fish came from. I think this might be a running joke all day long of flipping in the lake. You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this. This segment is brought to you by Power Pole, Swift, Silent, Secure. So that takes us through your life through Murray State. So then outside of Murray State, once you got out of there, you went into real estate.
Yep.
So kind of define, are you at home doing real estate during a certain part of the year and then the rest of the year down here guiding? Or kind of, you know, tell me a little bit about yourself on that end.
Yeah, so when I'm home, that's my main job is I work for a company called Premier Farm Realty Group. It was actually started by a family that owns a bunch of outdoor stores. So I love working with outdoorsmen, and I get to do it down here and then, you know, my regular job. And so when I'm home, I get to sell and help people purchase, you know, farmland, hunting land, and, you know, and which I love. I love working in the outdoor space, so I get to do it while I'm down here and when I'm at home.
That is awesome. And there's something to be said about work.
Yeah.
Work
Oh,
is
I saw that.
something like this that I call work is catching these big old pigs right there. Boy, oh boy, look at you start talking work, and I said, hey, wait a minute, I better get it done and catch
Yeah.
a fish. You know what? These fish tend to interrupt these conversations. The
Yeah, they
crazy
do.
part about it.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, slide my way down here. Come here, little buddy. Gonna be gentle here. And always.
There you go.
That's what we like seeing right there. Look at them beautiful fish, and just look
Yeah.
how big and healthy them fish are right there. Those better ones than ones that towards the back. There he is, back out there in the ditch. Yeah. Down the center of that ditch, there he is. He might be a little bit better.
Is he?
I don't know. He give me a little fight, boys. Listen here, give me a
He's
little
about to come
fight.
up. He's about to come up.
He coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good chunk. You get near that trolling motor, boy. That trolling motor's running, don't do it.
Golly.
Just stretch them arms out there.
He said, I'm done. I'm done.
Ah,
There you go.
there we go. That's what you
They're
like.
getting
when
bigger.
Don't you shake that head, because my thumb is on that hook. That's what we like right there.
That is a healthy, healthy fish.
Look
right
at
there.
that. He just inhaled that CD2. Woo! Give me a... I like seeing that, Nate.
That's a healthy
Right
fish.
there.
Big old gut on him.
Look at that gutted up fish. Boy, they just sitting right down the middle of that thing. It was all tucked in here, and we were just going down the middle of the lake up there, blowing down the middle of it, just smoking their heads. He got done.
There you go.
Oh yeah, now we're talking. Son, there you go. Look
That's
at here, old Nate putting on the clinic.
Oh, what you
Oh, I love them jumps. Watch that spot locks on there. There we go, Nate, putting on a clinic here, boys. I'm coming around here to help you.
That trap is gone.
Come on.
I mean, it is gone. Come on.
Bring them in, I'll bring him his belly. Oh yeah, he done ate that thing.
Golly.
Now, I can't lose the second one today. I'm gonna do this now. I'm here, fish.
There we go.
Oh,
That's more like it.
that's more like
You got
it.
A-rigs in your pocket.
Got some
We
A-rig
got
in my
traps down
belly.
your throat.
Woo, that's what we talking
Look at
about,
that.
son, right
Yes,
there.
Sir. That's
Look
a
at
good
that.
one.
That's a stud.
That's a good one. And that,
That's what we like seeing right there.
and that trap is gone.
It's 8.
You think he wanted that thing?
I think he swallowed her, bub.
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
think he swallowed her. Hey, there you go. That's what we're talking about.
That's more like it.
Now that's what the name Big
There we
Nate
go.
comes from there.
That's more like it. Super fat and healthy.
Yeah, look at that chunk, look at that gut.
He swallowed
Gutting
that
up.
trap.
Ate that thing.
Yes, sir. I got smoked again right there.
Oh,
There he is.
oh, here we go. We loaded up. Oh,
Golly, it's a big
oh,
one.
son, that's a stud. Power pole down. I'm gonna go power poles down on
That's
you.
a big one.
All right, don't trip over me. We're power poling down to hold the spot.
Golly,
Come on, son. I'm coming around to you. I gotta get my
that's a
bait out
big
of
one.
Woo! Big Nate's showing what it's all about right here, folks.
Oh, he's got one hook.
Oh, he's got one hook.
Right at you.
Oh, I don't even want to touch him yet. He's one hook. Don't shake your head.
There it is. Woo-hoo-hoo.
That's what we
That's
look.
more like it.
Nate, baby, look at that.
That's more like it.
That's what you come down here to catch right there.
That's what we've been waiting on
Nate, son.
all day.
You're,
Watch this. Watch this right here.
oh, don't even. You don't know how bad I wanted to stab, and I'm like, no, no. Then he turned away, and I said, snap. One little bitty hook in the mouth of that fish.
And that's a beautiful, healthy.
Look at that gut on that
Yeah.
fish, everything about that fish. Good old
That's
Nate
what we
Adams.
come here for. Right there. Even on a tough day, I mean, we've caught a lot of fish, some big ones, and we still got time left.
Now it's time for your safe digging moment of the week, brought to you by 811. Always remember to call before you dig. Our 811 moment of the week has definitely got to be Chris, my oldest son, falling in the water before we even get started filming. He's setting up the cameras, we look up, and all we hear is splash, and there goes Chris over the nose of the boat.
That's a big one.
Nate, son, you just making oh, Lord. Look at this.
He's
Look
not-
at this stud,
Not
boys.
like that last one, but
Look at this, look at it. Oh, oh my goodness, son, look at that stud. Only for you will I do this, Nate, or anybody else that got a good nose.
there we go.
How about
There we
that
go.
way of doing it?
Another good one.
Son,
Another good one.
you are putting a hammer show on them now.
Golly, they hit the fire out of that trap.
I know they are just
That's so
plumb
good one.
killing that thing.
Another 5-pounder. Look at the gut on that thing. Super healthy fish.
I love it, love it, love it. You see that he just put that smack down on another good one. Nate, I think your career headed to the elites is looking good. You know, you can come down here, catch a good number of fish, have a whole lot of fun, hang out with a guy like this. You're going to have a good time. Even in post-cold front conditions in Florida, we're still having to work hard to catch them, but we're catching.
Yep. At some point in the day, they're always gonna bite, and you've always got a shot at a really, really big fish out here.
Well, Nate, unfortunately, my friend, we always got to wrap up one of these shows. I've sure enjoyed being on the water with
Same
you,
here.
getting to know you, and
Yes, sir.
you know, I definitely enjoyed, you know, a conversation we had earlier in the day is that, you know, every day's not promised to us, and you know, with all the things in the world and that went on over the last year or so, that's a really great statement, and to get to spend the day getting to know you and catching some great fish down here at Vero Trophy Bass Lakes with you was just awesome.
Absolutely. I really enjoyed it, and you know, we made the best out of the tough Florida fishing day, and I'm glad that it worked out, and I'm glad that we got to share a day together. Had a blast.
Well, on that note, we're gonna head for the house.
All right, let's go.
The direction is brought to you by 811. Know what's below, call before you dig. We would also like to thank these fine partners. Closed captioning is brought to you by USA North. Call 811 before you dig.